Hey there, meteorologist Ryan Weekman back in the WTOL 11 Weather Center. Great to see you on a Thursday, and we're talking heading into the weekend. If you're tired of these clouds, how about some improving sunny, brighter skies? Some heat also builds in. It's a rarity in this 10-day forecast. Things are generally looking pretty cool. How about we just break this down? Which way is the forecast trending? Well, this morning we were holding with those pretty overcast skies that were out there. So our forecast is going to pop up here showing those morning cloudy skies today, also lingering into this afternoon. Less weekend rain. That's something else that we've noticed the data's been pointing towards. Yeah, there's still going to be a scattered shower chance on Sunday. Saturday's looking drier, though. And how about cooler as well? Next week, those temperatures, yeah, they're going to be the coolest that we've experienced in quite some time. And it's all because of one major storm that's working its way along the eastern seaboard. Of course, I'm talking about Hurricane Aaron. Out there early this afternoon, still more clouds streaming off of the lake. Again, it's going to be pretty tough to get meaningful sunshine today. Might be able to sneak in a few peaks. There's that northeast wind. This has been very persistent, hasn't it? This northeast wind. And believe it or not, it is all because of Hurricane Aaron. The wind that we are feeling right now is a direct result of this storm working its way up the eastern seaboard. So the air that you're feeling gets sucked down and eventually around this large cyclone. Pretty amazing, isn't it? Let's look at the track of this storm. Latest on it, still a Category 2 hurricane, but it is a very large storm. That's why also we've seen the storm surge, the swells out on the eastern seaboard. This thing is racing off to the east now. Pretty incredible when you think about it. This storm system in just a couple of days' time, it's going to be off the coast of Iceland and all the way there north of England. So this is a storm that once it gets picked up by the jet stream, it's going to race far away. Left in its wake, a few more areas that are being monitored by the National Hurricane Center for Development. None of these would pose a direct landfall threat, even if they did end up forming. Let's bring you back home. There's that northeast wind. Amazing how storms in the tropics and the Atlantic can impact our weather, but that absolutely is the case. So next couple of days, I do see a little chance to warm up here. 81 for Friday, 83 for Saturday. You see that headline. Is it the warmest day on the 10-day? There's a pretty good chance because we start heading the other direction on Sunday with those scattered rain showers. Let's jump into my hour-by-hour forecast as that northeast persistent breeze goes. A high probably in the mid to upper 70s this afternoon. Overnight tonight, not as cool, probably in the 60s. And then a north wind, maybe a little more sunshine tomorrow, helps get those highs above the 80-degree mark. Great weather for Big Board Friday. Yes, football's back underway. Of course, we got games going on tonight and then also focused on tomorrow night. Temperatures should be in the 70s. Below average temperatures for the rest of August going to be the norm, so get used to it, not just here, but again, because of that hurricane and the major pattern shift, it's something that is being experienced across all of the eastern United States. When you compare to average, we're sitting in the blue for the next 10 days, every single day at or below average. It's been a long time since we've had a forecast on this. Chances for scattered showers Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Look at those highs early next week, back down into the low to mid 70s. That's it. Those are the two coolest days we've had in several months as far as back-to-back conditions go. As you trail out this 10-day forecast next week, we do start to see an increase back towards around 80 or 81. And can you believe it? Next weekend on this 10-day forecast, yes, that would be the first day of the Labor Day weekend, often called the unofficial end of summer. But some might glance at this 10-day forecast and think it's already over with. We're not going to jump to conclusions. We still get some heat in the month of September, but it's certainly pretty cool or mild through the weekend, with the warmest day on this forecast being this Saturday. That's the latest look at your forecast here on this Thursday. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care.